Good evening, everyone. We all right? Oh, what a day. Right, how are we all? How's everyone doing? We will have a guest jumping in a moment. I hope family night, movie night goes amazing. I'd love to know what you're watching. If it's Lion King, I will not be watching it, just to annoy people. Hello, Hermit. Hello, Bad. Hello, Jenny. Hello, other Jenny. Aaron. Elaine, if she's still here. Luna as well. Paula. Thank you for joining me. It's 2 years on YouTube. Somehow. Don't know how I've managed this, but so as it's already come up. So the charity stream went well, smashed the goal. Donations are still open for it, so I am going to quickly find the donations page and pin it into the chat because it's for an amazing cause. So right now, I think if we get another £50, I think Hermit's getting a special haircut. So there we go. Let's pop that there, and then I can pin that. There we go. I know how things work today. So don't know what that is. Go away. Go away. How is everyone? Are we all doing good? Right, I've got multiple tabs open. I don't know what I'm doing for a change. So I've spent most of the day badly building. The panda bear is my child, as is the reindeer. You might hear some noise in the background. I believe Fortnite has. Yes, I just had a look. It's £5 away. So we need another £5, guys. Please donate. It's for mind. It's for mental health awareness. A really, really vital charity here in the UK because we don't like to fund things properly. Come on then. I also have Child here with me. He's taking a moment away from the Fortnite launch to say hi. So, you okay? You're taking that with. Don't knock everything off. That's reindeer. You like reindeer, don't you? Okay. Go watch your Fortnite launch. Come on, shoot. Here, give it here. I'll put it back.
No.
I'll put it. No. Okay. Yes. Okay. 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 Thank you for harassing me. Go back to what you were doing like a good human. So, yeah. There we go. So, it's for Mind UK, an amazing mental health charity that kind of bridges the gap between what the government is currently providing and what is actually needed. So, please go give that a check out. This is going to be incredibly disorganised because I spent most of the day building the bookcases behind me and finished them about 12 minutes ago. So, there we go. Of a horrible thing, I'm going to get copyright struck because of the music. Because I don't need to be hearing that on the stream. So, child's name is Satan. No, it's not. He's called.
That's not my name. My name is Kaylin.
He's called Kaylin. He's 10 years old. He is here for another day. I've had his sister here most of the week. His older brother is downstairs, probably Call of Dutying or FIFAing, one or the other. There we go. But yeah, he's organisation is for chumps. I completely agree. Hey Kiana, how are you doing? So yeah, 2 years on YouTube. Didn't think I'd make it this long. I've nearly quit multiple times. So once I've remembered how to... Oh, hello. You don't need to see that. Give me a second. Let's turn that off because you don't need to see work WhatsApps. Okay, so there is a Q&A. So, but I've got a couple off bad. What I'll do is I'm going to make a note of them. I'm going to come back to the questions in a little bit. Just because I want to do the anniversary booktube tag before I forget to do it. So how organise? And you've got the other one that you sent me as well. So yeah, any questions? Ask away. I will answer them. Not you. Okay, that's not. I love you too. You're amazing. I love you. Yeah, he's a sweetie. He really is. Um, so let me just find where I saved. So start off with the tag, and then I'll answer questions. So just chuck any questions in the chat. After that, probably do a couple of sprints. I will probably not be reading. I'll either be sorting the bookcase out, or I will be. You'll have to put up with some terrible gameplay. So there we go. So in the last year on YouTube, what went well? And first thing, I've met some of you amazing people. Because I know a lot of you have come on board in the last year. It's been absolutely amazing. You guys are why I still do this. So, and also the channel has grown more than it did in the first year, which is nice as well. And I've got to talk to some amazing authors as well, which has been fun. Which, speaking of authors, it's a bit of promotion, but I don't care. So I want to do a thank you to Rex Burke. Hey Olivia, how are you? I want to thank Rex Burke, who is the author of the Odyssey Earth series, who I started poking on the Devil's website about. Because I finished the last of his books that he'd written that I had access to, and he said, "Oh, #1 reader, so I'll do a get a prize." So he's very kindly sent me a little badge, a couple of bookmarks, and no, the author didn't send you. And a little badge saying Top Reader Award. So I've actually got an award this year. So that's nice. So just wanted to throw that on. Last year, what didn't go so well? Balance. There is a video coming up about this. Not me specifically, but my booktube life and work balance has not quite leveled out to. I have had my hair. God, while I've been on booktube, what colour has it been? It was blonde until about a year ago because it was bleached. And then before that, it was black. Although I don't know if anyone actually saw that because that's when I had the avatar. So there we go. And then before that, I've had it red and purple in the last few years. So there's a lot of colours. I will dye my hair again though. I do have the dye, so it's just what I want to do with it.
Can we dye it brown?
My hair is
chocolate.
My hair is brown.
Can we make it dark brown?
Shush.
Can we make it blue?
Focus on whatever you're doing. Blue for Smurf sock. I can't go purple for one simple reason. Number one, I've done it before, but also, somebody that I know is currently nicknamed because of my child, Barney the dinosaur. Don't. You're not allowed to name them.
One of them is called Bob.
Yes, one of my workmates are called Bob, even though that's not his name. So there we go. But yeah, balance, which going forward, I had an interview at the back end of last week. So I'm going to try and find a new balance going into the new year. That's why there's not been as many reviews recently, because they take me ages to do. So yeah, also I'm terrible at being consistent, but you know, it's a hobby at the end of the day. So last year on YouTube, what did you learn? That sprints and lives are good. I was really nervous about doing lives on YouTube. It took me ages to get rid of the avatar. So lives themselves terrified me. Also, the idea of a reading sprint didn't compute until I sat in a couple, and then they made sense. You're a butterfly anyway, my friend. So there we go. Also, if the sound's not great, let me know, because I'm trying to keep other things out of the soundscape. I don't know how well that's working. Number 4, what progress have you made in the last year? So, you know what? Let's use proper numbers rather than made up ones. I think we've gained 180-ish connections, because YouTube doesn't like the S word. Where's my analytics? There we go. Come here. Subscribers.
255,000.
No. My child is very excitable. I'm sure you can hear him. Kaylin. Hey, shush. Right. Where do I? Right. We want lifetime. No, we don't want lifetime. We want 365 days. And we want that one? I'll find it in a minute. I can't remember where certain things are. Oh, there we go. And that's okay. So how many have we gained? Can you tell me? So yeah, we've gained 152 subs in the last year. So that's up from 116 in the first. That's good. The irony with the Bob thing, Jenny, right, is the lad who it is called Kieran. Yes, Bob. And Kieran is of Scottish ancestry. His mum and dad are both Scottish. He's from Wigan, which is unfortunate for him. But yeah, he's Scottish as well. So that extra little thing. He's also allergic to vegetables. He's not really. He just doesn't believe in them. So there we go. Who have you met in the last year on YouTube? Now, I forget who I've met when. But I'm pretty sure nearly everybody in the chat is from the last 12 months. Obviously, I knew original Jenny beforehand, who I've known for a long time. But I think most of the people in the chat and a lot of the people that I now interact with are from the last 12 months. So thank you all for joining me on this accidental journey. Well, there we go. This came up in my interview the other day, the YouTube channel. That was interesting to discuss. You're getting a special haircut, Small. Way, we got there. Stay there. Please. Don't fetch anything else over here. It's already squashed. Honestly. Take the dancing bear away. I love you dearly, but you're like mutinying the stream. Shoo.
This is what happens when you stream when I'm here. I'm Mini Daddy, the dancing bear.
If I give you a hug and a kiss, will you go away? Okay. Come on. Go and play your game.
Hello.
Yeah. You don't need to say hello. They can see you. Shoo. Like a deranged dinosaur. What are your favourite YouTube videos that you've made? I'm a newbie, but now you can't get rid of me. Well, you made me read Unhinged, so...
The daddy videos!
The daddy videos. Yes, all my videos are my favourite. They're not.
They're my favourite.
You don't watch them.
No.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, honestly, right. I need to actually look at that. He's worse. He's the most of all the kids, of all three kids. He's the one most like me. So, right, go away. Half time. Right, back in then. I love you dearly, but please stop. So I really enjoyed the live we did over on Noah's a few weeks ago, the sort of round table live. That was a lot of fun. There's not a video that sticks out bizarrely, mainly because I don't watch my stuff back, which is something that I touched on in Elaine's live stream the other day. Maybe. See, I'm thinking now. I think my favourite review that I did this year was Flamer, which is the graphic novel, which is part of my Banned Books reads. Because that hit quite hard, that one, to be honest. In terms of everything else, you know what? The first live, there we go. The first live stream we did. Just because I actually got over. So unfortunately, I'd had to bow out of the its live stream the other day because I had to run children back. Yes, child. When am I reading my book now? When I get to a sprint. Okay.
Sprint starts now.
The sprint hasn't started now.
Run as fast as you can. Run.
I'm going to send you to play with your big brother. Yeah, no, good luck. I've just got distracted. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to share this in the mental health live stream, so I'm going to share it here. Oh, right, I'll need to check that in a second. Okay, you go make a lemonade. Right. Rage just frozen because I'm trying to multitask and I'm a man and I can't do it. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I have struggled with mental health for many, many years, and I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but anxiety has been the big thing. And part of why I started on BookTube was to try and get over that. And it's weird because I work day in, day out with the public. I worked all the way through COVID because I work retail. And part of doing BookTube was to build my confidence back up and sort of get rid of the anxiety. So doing that first live, and it was actually because I was going through therapy at the time to try and get over the anxiety. It actually was one of the goals we agreed on to do a live. And I think the fact that I did that, first of all, has made a massive difference to me. I've got to chat to you a lot more, which is great. And that sort of got me over a lot of the hump that I've been in for a few years. So there we go. And number 7, what are your future plans for the channel? I don't know. That involves forward planning, and I don't do it. I am going to probably do more TED Talk like videos, if that makes sense. Because there's a few things I want to talk about. The first one will be on. I could just hear crashes coming from the bathroom, which never makes me feel happy. It's on BookTube Burnout, which is not BookTube Burnout. It's going to be on where my concerns for where publishing might end up going, and you can see some evidence of it with some decisions that are being made, AI, algorithmic content, and some other stuff as well. So that's going to be probably the next one that I do. It's going to take me a bit of time to actually record it. But I've got a load of other stuff. I have a lot to say about publishers marketing to younger audiences. So I have thoughts about that and YA in general. And a load of other stuff. So that's coming up. I am nearly at the point. Last year, I nearly actually had my first author interview on the channel, but for one reason or another, it didn't happen. So I'm going to try and reach back out, because the irony was this. You know when you have drunk moments? Hey Alan, you alright? You know when you have drunk moments, you have this brilliant idea? Occasionally I act on that, so I just pinged an email off, and the author that I emailed, first time doing this, is a Nebula Award winning author, and they actually agreed to come on and do an interview for the channel. Unfortunately, then my anxiety kicked in before I got there, and I've not been able to rearrange it yet. So I'm going to hopefully do some author chats next year. College football day today. Yeah. It's normal football here today. I've only looked at a few of the scores so far. I support quite a small team, so I get to avoid all the big stuff. But being from Manchester, I like to wind up everybody. So that's always fun. So there we go. Right. So questions. First off, I had one from Bad that she has sent me directly, which is, what is my least favourite genre to read? And I'm going to assume fiction, because I don't read massive amounts of non-fiction. The ones that hit me hardest, no, don't hit me the hardest, that tend to disappoint, have been thrillers. And I wonder if it's just because I haven't read any decent ones. I don't read them very often. In theory, I should love them, because they rely on subtle world building a lot of the time, and character moments, they just don't land well. I read a Riley Sager one last year. I can't remember what it's called. It's a book that I've lent out and I've no intention of getting back. It's like a blue and red cover. It was the latest one. So come out. I don't need that in. Oh no. So my I'll come back to that little comment about United and City in a minute, because there's some stuff about that. So Yeah, at the moment, thriller. If I find good thriller, I will probably be fine. I've just had a very mixed reaction because quite often they felt over convoluted to me or too obvious, both of which is a problem. And the other one, and it's more because I haven't really read much of it, is historical fiction. Door. Thank you. Love you. Yes, baby. Please don't dance. Yeah, so that is historical fiction is one that I want to get into a bit more, and I do have a couple of books to pick up on that relatively soon. So hopefully before Christmas I'll hit some of those. I've been planning on dyeing my hair for about 3 months now. I have multiple colours already saved. So yeah, I don't know. I need to get a haircut first because it's getting a little bit unruly. So probably coming. I'm very tempted to go red or green for Christmas.
No! You're not allowed to dye your hair. You must dye the colour of what the chat says.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there we go. I will hopefully do that again. Hey, Darkstar. Sorry, I managed to miss your comment before. How are you doing? How's everything going? I loved that book box. I just want you to know, and I'm blaming you for me nearly buying some special editions on a book buying ban as well. Just so you know. Doobadoo. So Hermit's hit the stretch goal, so that's great. Thank you to everyone who did donate as well. Also, if you have donated and I haven't put the link in, I will find it in a minute. There is also a prize draw as well, which is available internationally. So I will share that link in the chat in a minute when I get to it. You have, Luna. You were one of the early ones. You, obviously, original Jenny. But Jenny's known me for many, many, many years, so that's perfectly fine. I'm behind on the chat, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm just seeing red and green sounds cool. That feels like because I'll do it. I won't pay for someone to dye my hair. I do it myself because I'm tight, because I'm northern. So if I try and do it myself, it will not go well. But green for gremlins, that could work. I've not gone green deliberately yet. Besties called me Bob when he was little and didn't know my name. Now I'm formally known as Jenny Bob. I mean, I love that, and you're now called Jenny Bob in the chat, just so you know. Yes, well, I mean, Baddy's Rad is an amazing name. So is Jessica. So there we go. Haircut tomorrow for 12 months. Part Native American, Spanish, and Hispanic. So I am entirely English. Like, if you go in my family tree, English. Never left the Northwest, barring about 6 people. So Hermit, I know you asked somewhere, and I don't know if I've shot past it. Do I have any tips for newbies? Don't do what I did. No. Do what you enjoy. If you're passionate about a certain sort of book, cover it. If you don't enjoy it, it'll become a chore. You'll stop doing it. And, don't worry too much about editing or sounding like you're rambling or anything like that. As long as you, I've just realised what Jenny's referring to. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that'll come through in your content. And as you develop your audience, especially your returning audience, you'll build that level of camaraderie, and it'll make your channel so much fun. So, I do try. How has your channel changed over 2 years? The biggest change is you can see this now. I will faff about in the first sprint because I do still have the avatar live on the computer that I used to. Well, it's not quite the same because it had an update and it deleted everything. But I used to be faceless, so initially I used like stock footage and cobbled together with my first time ever editing skills. I'm not going to watch that video ever again. But there's that. The content's changed as well, so the tag videos started coming in because I never realised everything. I never used to watch BookTube. I do now. Now I don't have enough time to watch BookTube, but I never used to watch BookTube. The lives as well, they only started July. I think July I did my first live and sprint. So there we go. You can give me tips anyway, Hermit. You're far more consistent than I am. Okay, so I realised I was talking about a different live. Yes, Jenny, I did. I was determined to get past your times. We didn't get all the questions done though, because we went on a bit of a rant about the education systems. So there we go. You're going to take me about can't read graphic novels. That's fine. If you find what you enjoy reading, you enjoy reading it. Don't read a huge amount of graphic novels. It needs to hit in a certain way. Flamer worked for me because it did give me flashbacks to when I was that age, but it reminded me of some of my experiences, which is why it affected me so much. So, using community and content aware to help yourself. Yeah, it was an interesting idea to go with, and that's why once in a blue moon, every 3 or 4 months, I'll just go quiet a little bit because I'll hit a burnout point because I have a bad mental attitude of if I'm doing something I'm all in and I burn myself out because I go all in on everything. I do not moderate very well. I'm getting better. Said hi to Alan. I would love to see Bad do a live because I bet it'd be a lot of fun, but only if you would be comfortable doing it. Because I know we've spoken about a few things. Often you've mentioned anxiety, and it can be a bit scary. It shouldn't be, but it can be a bit scary. So, some thoughts on publishers I can't say in polite company. I have thoughts on a lot of publishers. I can't remember which one that's recently agreed to let Microsoft use their book to train AI. The suspicion it was HarperCollins, but I need to double check that. Yeah, I mean, little steps. Just do what you're comfortable with. So there we go. So it's a tie in the football. I don't know who you support. Oh, that went very loud then. Turn it down, child. I don't need to hear it. Please. Oh, I think I'm giving him too much sugar today, honestly. Yeah, no, you don't call... I mean, the worst thing to call a Man United supporter is a Liverpool fan. So, there we go. Thank you for the channel. Happy birthday. I'm terrible at names. I will remember your name in a minute. Books, Girls and Purse. So, thank you for dropping in as well. I was wary when he brought in the food later in the week. Well. I'm so far behind. Oh my god. Multiple wigs. This somehow I'm not going. Well, I am going grey. You can't see it on camera, but I've still got pretty. Oh, you found a book you want to talk about? Okay, we'll get to the end of the chat and then we'll talk about it. Okay? You're talking about it. No, you're talking.
You have to show the book to the baby.
I'll show the book, but you can talk about it while you like it. Okay? I like Teflon can't stick around me. Fair enough. Oh, Christmas? No. Oh,
I wish you a Merry Christmas.
You know better than Christmas songs in my house.
And a Happy New Year.
Get out.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no, I have been looking. We did a poll in the last live, and we agreed that books purchased for display don't class as books. So, hey Marissa, thank you so much. It's great to have you here. I couldn't dye my. I don't cut my hair myself because that'd go badly. But English is beautiful until you try speaking it, and then you try reading it and realize it's a nonsense language that should have never switched to the modern alphabet and should have stayed runic like it originally was. Scottish is better. I mean, Scottish is beautiful. It's sometimes impossible to understand if you're not from Scotland, but I wonder if that's by design, because I think you're all keeping secrets. You allergic to hair dye? Oh no! I mean, you do search the silver fox search. Suits the silver fox look. What about where else am I? Hang on, it's just jumped. Everyone is beautiful, and everyone is amazing, and everyone is valid as well. Hey Witchy, how are you doing? Thank you as well so much. So the thing is, when I do kind of build a vague plan. The trouble is, what I tend to do is if I do themed months, I burn myself out very quickly on a themed month. That's why I don't really do many readathons. And also, it's not just like my planning for month, because I'm the same in everything that I do. I'm like a bull in a china shop, and I'm just gone. And because I don't stop like ever, other than when I'm reading. And even then, I'm normally doing about 8 other things. I just get tired, and I just need to take that step back. So it doesn't last too long. And to be fair, at the moment, I'm feeling a lot better than I normally do going into December, because I normally struggle a bit in December. So, I, what?
You can sing Christmas songs with Rudolph.
No, terrible idea. Yeah, just so people know as well, I don't despise Christmas Day. It's just the rest. I work in a shop. I've worked in shops for 25 years because I'm getting old. And it starts in July, so by the time we get to December, I'm just tired of Christmas. So, I had such a blast on the show, Alan. I would love to come back next year. Yeah, read in all the possible ways, and that's the thing. Read every way you can. Read whatever you want to. Don't be afraid to try something new. That's how I've ended up reading so much horror in the last year. But yeah, I'm so glad I no longer work in post. Yeah, I can imagine that would. I mean, it's horrible anyway, but I can imagine at Christmas it would be even worse. Yeah, I did toy with the idea of doing Vlogmas, and then I realized that it's a terrible idea for me, because I've attempted to make vlogs multiple times, and I'm just never happy with them. And also, because I'm weird the way I edit and create stuff, it's just and then obviously with work, retail at Christmas burns me out as well. Especially if I get what I've just applied for, because that's more money, so more books, more bookcases. Which I said in the interview as well. Like, I want the money to buy more books. I don't feel as young. I think if I do what we discussed when we were talking the other day, and actually try and be healthy in the new year, rather than living on the Northern English diet of Greggs and tea, I might be better next year. But we will see. Yeah, vlogs I just can't do. It doesn't help that the way I record in tiny batches for all my videos. So the idea of a vlog where I'm going on doesn't segment properly in my brain. I'll get there eventually. I will. And it's something I want to try and do next year. And that's kind of why the Ven Talk videos are sort of I approached it from that sort of logic. So yeah, you were saying that the other day. No is the answer. No, it is not. That's why there's normally a big sign going, your last postage day is this, on every website. So, mine tends to be a bit shy. I forget to film stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm a bit like. Yeah, fun times. 35 bucks. How much? Right, first of all, okay, so the tipping culture isn't a thing here, so we save a little bit of money there. I think last time I got mine done, it was £12 ish. Although that barber has now retired, which is a bit annoying. But that's fine, because there's about 15 Turkish barbers on the walk from where I live to work, which is a 15-minute walk. Well, I'm saying 50. That's an exaggeration. How many is there? There's 8 barbers or hairdressers between my house and work, and that's a 12-minute walk. So there we go. They're everywhere. That and takeaways, that's all we have where I live. Hello. Welcome to talk about your book. Come on then. What's the book?
Where's the book?
It's there.
This is Daddy.
Okay, no, tell us what the book is first.
Monster.
Right. So, Caelan wants to talk about The Great Monster Hunt, which is one of his kiddies books, which I don't even remember reading this one to you. Oh, is this one with the mouse? What do you like about this one? Tell us what you like about it.
You're in it.
I'm in it. Which one am I? Be careful how you have... I'm the bear.
It's cute.
Well.
It's cute.
Which one are you? Are you the mouse under the bed?
No.
That scared everybody?
No, I'm
By
this.
snoring?
Oh no, I'm there.
You're Rudolph. Okay. I can't wait to send that home to your mum's and her have to deal with it.
What?
She's so happy that you've got... She doesn't even know you've got it yet.
What's a tap?
Right, shoo!
No!
You need a shower anyway.
No, I don't.
You do. Yeah, thought I would get rid of you.
No.
So there you go. He wants me to talk about The Great Monster Hunt, which is one of his baby books that he won't let me give away, even though he won't read them anymore. And it talks about Chinese whispers, strangely enough. There's a noise under a bed, and they go around asking each other for some advice and to get the next person. And every time the story gets passed on, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Kind of like in real life. Well, there we go. I'm not showing each page. I'm not. If you want to be like one of the prize people from game shows, you do that behind me. Behind me. That's not behind me.
This is Summer.
They don't know who Summer is. No, they don't. Summer won't go on stream. She has her own TikTok. Anyway. I do. This is what 3 kids does to you. You just become apathetic to it all. At least you're behind me.
This is Mummy.
Well, she's going to be happy with you, isn't she? Honestly.
This is Daddy.
I'm going to read the comments while you do that, okay? Okay. Why didn't you get Click Clack Crocodile? I like that one.
Because you're not in it.
Okay.
This is Sam.
Looking at the price of Bow's hairdresser around me, I'm glad my mum...
This is
I don't blame you, Aaron. I hope you did actually point at a cat then, because Bruce is a cat.
No.
You didn't, did you?
I went to an owl.
Oh, honestly.
This is Jerry the umbrella.
The umbrella's called Jerry, okay. What are the trees called?
Oh, Bob Pickle, Chicken Nugget.
He's like this all the time. This isn't the camera.
Netman,
Gerald.
and Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder, okay. Bob the Bush.
You got Gerald the Son.
Okay.
We got Dad ready to
Hold
slap
that,
a mouse in
hold
the
that
face.
thought. Hope you have a great day, Marissa. Thank you for dropping in. I always appreciate it. Are we at the end yet?
This is Summer, then a duck that's annoying. And this is Dad getting ready to slap a mouse in the face.
I can understand why I might be feeling that right now. What animal are you again?
No.
Did we say you were the mouse before?
No. And this
Is the monster?
is what Dad was scared about
Yes.
in the book.
If there was a mouse under my bed, I would scream. I'd be like something out of an horror movie. I'd be gone. Well, thank you for sharing.
This is a baby tiger.
And that's a baby tiger. You're going to go put it away properly, rather than leave it in a random place. Okay. So there we go. That is a completely inaccurate name telling of a children's book.
Hey, it wasn't inaccurate.
Right, now I need to go figure out where the chat was before I got distracted. Yeah, that's part of the thing, that just the editing of vlogs would just throw me. But part of it is I want to do a more edited video of stuff as well. And I keep going, I want to do this, and my brain just doesn't know how to do it. So I'm going to have to teach myself how to do some little editing bits at some point. I've not had a tarot card reading for a long time. I used to have tarot cards. Don't know where they went. I've lost them when moving. Yeah, but I'm well overdue because this is just... Wow. It's almost like an emo haircut where I let it drop down. Hubby was doing it until I had your accident, so dread to think how my mounted series starts off. Enough footage for the first episode, though. I think once you find your groove with it, Hermit, you'll be great. You'll be great. Especially if you like teaching yourself, like I did. I had Noah's help. I use the word help loosely. So, Noah was meant to, the first time we did a podcast episode together, which isn't up anymore. After 2 months of me waiting for him to edit it, I gave up and did it myself. That was fun. Not doing that again. Yeah, so the way I do it, I think of it like not football, TV recording, right? So it's more obvious when I do my reviews, tags aren't too bad, but I'll literally do about 95 takes of every part of a review, and I won't be happy with it, delete, do it again, do it again, do it again. And then it's just drag, drop, transitions, done. I never rewatch it. I don't listen to my audio, so that's why sometimes stuff goes up with rubbish audio, and I get told and it gets redone. I hate watching myself. I hate listening to my own voice because it sounds very different to me than it does to you guys. That's why when a few people said, "Why don't you do some readings?" and it's like, who'd want to listen to that? My voice is terrible. That's why. Hey, DD, all right. So after my stupidity of putting the sides on the wrong way round, they're now up and they're behind me. They have no books on them yet. That's going to be a task for in a bit. So, but they're up and they're good, and I did actually measure it correctly, which surprised me because I thought I'd mucked it up. So, oh, that sounds exciting. I am going to wander to the US at some point, but I don't know when it's going to be. I think I kind of need to learn to drive first. So, yeah. Fun fact, so I don't know anyone who does tarot will know this, but quite often your cards are linked more or less to different planets or astrological signs. And my ruling planet is Saturn, which is linked to Satan, or the devil in the deck. So there we go, there's a fun one for you. Do I like tattoos? Yes. Have I got any? No. I'm scared of needles. And I don't like being... And I don't like being tickled. So there is a tattoo I want to get, and Jenny does keep saying she'll come. She'll come with me to hold my hand because I'm not. Get it off me.
Yay! Take a photo! Take a photo. Take a photo.
I don't need to. I'm on camera.
Take
you absolute turnip.
I can't wait for this to be uploaded to YouTube.
It's live. It's gone. It's on YouTube now.
As soon as you post it, the world can see.
The world can see now.
More people can see.
No, so I don't like no one like most people don't like pain, but I have a low pain threshold. I don't like being tickled. I don't like needles. So I will send you. I've got the picture somewhere. I will send it you on Voxer in a bit. What I want done. Because it's me, it's something really geeky. So there we go. Stop it.
Tickle, tickle.
I'll ring your mum and get her to send an Uber for you. An Uber.
An Uber.
A taxi.
It's a taxi. We're not in America. You're under arrest.
We have Ubers.
No, Uber's not.
Honestly.
Cardboard box.
Yep. It is the devil. It's exactly that one.
Naughty.
Which, from memory, is pretty much the only card in the deck that's almost entirely negative in outcome, if I remember correctly. Branding my name on myself, not a bad idea, actually. I need to redesign my my logo. Yeah, the colour isn't the one I wanted of the shelves. I actually wanted black. They sold out. Every time Argos goes on sale, it does this. Before the money goes into my account, everything that I want sells out. So I thought I'll get black. When, okay, I'll get white. When, it's like, well, there's wood, and the wood ones always look a bit cheap. Or grey. So, but they're up now. I think I've got too much book space now for books, so I need to buy more books. So that's fun. You will not get a video of me in a tattoo parlour. Put that down. Put that down. Thank you. You can do it later. You have all the boxes to destroy in a bit. Just don't do it now. I'm gonna put you in a box.
Okay.
See once you see if we can put no return on it. You have a butterfly. You don't care. I have a butterfly, and I don't care for a butterfly. Fair enough. But I will at some point get it. The other thing is, it's money, and I can spend that money on books. Or Christmas food, as the case is this time of year, because I am on my book ban, and I'm definitely not cheating on it. So you have 6 tattoos so far. It's like, oh. I know Noah's got a few tattoos as well. Jenny, original Jenny has tattoos. Loads of people. I've just never got around to it. I love that. But yeah, there we go. We've actually managed to go 50 minutes with me rambling, so that's fun. I'm going to drop into a sprint in a minute. I'm in two minds whether I want to do my bookshelves, read, or play a game while I'm doing it. So I don't know which I want to do. 2 tattoos, one on my foot. Yeah, right. So isn't it really painful to get them done on your foot? And your wrist as well, because that's right over the bone. Ooh. Yeah, it's the permanence that sort of puts me off. But what I want doing, I've never really. I mean, I'm going back like 10 years, longer than that. I've wanted this, and it's never changed. Me wanting it, so there we go. Currently on 5. That's not many for someone from Scotland. Are any of them tartan? Now, I realise that's a really bad question because there's lots of different colours and designs of tartan, but there we go. Use tramp stamp lower back head done when you were 19. I know, here's one for you. My ex-wife still has my name tattooed on her back. That's fun. That's not been covered up yet. So, there we go. Shh. Yeah, I can imagine the spine being absolutely horrific. It will not be. I will not have one done there or anything that big, to be fair. So, but I will at some point. I'm pretty sure I've got it saved on my phone somewhere. But yeah, I thought foot tattoos hurt. I mean, I expect the wrist to hurt as well, to be fair. But yeah, fair enough. Celtic Thistle design. Can't go wrong with that, to be fair. You see, Northwest, do I just get a pie? Because of where I'm from. That feels like a very normal. I mean, I suppose I could get if I wanted to do something specific for where I am. Bees are a big thing in Manchester, so I could get a bee tattoo. But it's literally so it's not. I am a massive geek, so it's iconography from something that I'm really into. There we go. Yeah, won't be having them done. Nope. That would not go well for me. So, yeah. Nobody goes near them anyway. So, definitely not somebody with a needle is going near them. Okie dokie. I'm glad you've got to the hotel. Alright, hopefully I'll catch you in a bit. If you don't get back, though, have a great day tomorrow. I am a little bit jealous because you are down in the proper city, not in our little fake northern city. So, yeah. I'll send you a picture in a bit. I'll need to double check I've still got it. But Celtic breastplate. I was told that some areas are more common to be more painful, but it's still individual because it depends how close the surface nerve endings are in the area. It's different for everyone. It's not. I'd never even considered that as a possibility. I don't like... Oh god, here we go. I don't like R2-D2 and C-3PO. I prefer some of the very niche Star Wars characters. So not so mainstream characters. There we go. I like the assassin droid, and I can't for the life of me remember the what the model was. Had like the cylindrical head that sort of span all the way around. And also, if you like video games, and this is a proper deep cut, there is a droid called MK47 who has a massive attitude problem. And I like that quite a bit as well. Butterfly my right chest to be modest, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Fell asleep during my lower back tattoo. That terrifies me. I do love Star Wars. No, hang on. I used to love Star Wars. I don't like a lot of what Disney's done with Star Wars. So, Star Wars books from before Disney bought it, some of them are amazing, and I really, really like them. The Star Wars community can be a little bit, however. So, Black Dragons are cool. I have got some cracking illustrations knocking around somewhere with Black Dragons because of D&D stuff, so I'll send them over to you. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing that's put me off. Finding someone that I trust to permanently imprint something on my body is the other thing. So there we go. I know I nearly got one when I was over in the US last time? Yeah, it was last time I was in the US. But I sort of decided against it. And the person who it was in Florida, and they had like loads of trophies. Some of them from like tattoo conventions from over here in Manchester. But I decided it was a terrible idea, and my wife ribbed me about it constantly. At the time, not wife now, obviously. So there we go. Shall we? Shall we do? No, not that. Shall we do a sprint? Let's see if I can remember how to do things, because I think I'm probably going to try and sort my bookcase out. Do we think that's a good idea? I think that might be a good idea. Ooh, stuff on sale. Should not have looked at that. Should not have looked at that. Or do I play a game and try and chill out? You know what? I'm actually going to... I'm going to set the timer off in a second. And you can all put up with me playing a game badly. That won't work, actually, because that'll stop me seeing things. No, I'm going to sort my bookcases out, because otherwise I won't do it. So, there we go. Oh, it's from How to Train Your Dragon. I've got those books. Never read them. I want my kid to read the How to Train Your Dragon books, but they're not taking the hint. Chill out.
Give me the book.
Books are over there. No, that's Grogu.
My name is Grogu and this is the Mandalorian.
You're not tired yet? Is it not bedtime? Just confused in general. Everything's confusing me today. I'm confused as well. I am just going to very quickly. Is it? No, I didn't know that. I believe David Tennant's just won favourite narrator for the last year, just ahead of Stephen Fry. Now, I believe I saw something yesterday that there's like been a survey of who everyone's favourite narrator is. I presume just the UK, and David Tennant came up first, 1% ahead of Stephen Fry. So there we go. Useless little factoid for you. Let me just silence that so you don't hear it for a second. You focus on playing your game. I'll tell you when bedtime is. It's not bedtime yet. What do you mean when? Honestly. Okay, you go toilet then. Oh, goody. You do that. Honestly, my child is deranged. I haven't actually listened to anything that David Tennant has rated yet, I don't think. Right, well, we're not keeping that as 30. Oh, what have we done? Right, we'll do a 45-minute one. There we go. That fits. Okay. Add source. Should have probably done this beforehand. Probably would have done if I hadn't had a complete and utter meltdown building shelves. So, I'm actually going to play, so you're going to have to put up with me playing video game in the background for 45 minutes. But it's been a while since... Wait, is it that one? It's been a while since I added stuff to this. Can't be. I must have it saved already, surely. Surely I have that saved. Would the bot hurt? Actually, I'm not sure that it would. Oh, God. I have pressed buttons and I don't know what I'm doing. Right, you know what? Just do it as screen capture. Screen capture. Add source. Add a new source. Call it screen capture 2. There we go. Oh, there we go. Don't want it to be that size though. So I'm gonna have a little bit of Civ going on in the background. There'll be music coming from that as well. I've not played Civ for a while. Last time I played Civ, it went really badly because I was trying to be Norway and it didn't work. So there we go. So we'll see where I'm up to on my latest game. So I'm going to give it 45 minutes. I'm going to try and chill for 45 minutes. Hopefully my child will be will be something while I'm playing. I don't even know what my last game was. This will be fun. Oh, okay, I was doing a Gandhi play. Okay. So I'm going to set the timer off. 45 minutes. Oh, you've come back. 14. It's all good, Noah. I'm just going into a sprint inverted commas. Yes, Noah's there as well. They can't see you because that's there. Do you want me to disappear that so they can see you for a second? Oh, not that one. Let's move a screen capture. There.
Hi, Noah.
And thank you so much. It's still your fault that I'm here.
Hi, Noah.
Please go and play Star Wars. Please? Please. Right. I'm going to dive into a 45-minute sprint, inverted commas, where I'm going to try and remember where I was up to on the game. So I'm going to set the... He's wandered off now, fortunately. So, no, go away. You're like a pirate. Shoo.
Arr, matey. Now honestly.
No,
Okay.
because I'm going to be playing a game.
Okay, Dad.
What?
Let's put this.
No, we're not.
This means you're. That means you are happy. Happy. No. Yes, be happy.
Go.
I'll pretend head.
Shoo.
Is Noah here?
Yes. No one's
Noah,
here.
look at Dad's head.
Right. Setting the timer off. You focus on what you're doing. Love you too. Okay. Go on. Shoo.
You have 45
Right.
minutes to complete the entire game. Go.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's a 200-turn game. Right. I'm setting the timer off. I've said it 6 times now. I am going to do it now. And I will catch you all in about 45 minutes. We'll see if I actually manage to not crash my computer with this. This will be fun.
Writing means share. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
Welcome to the United States of America. If you conduct yourself well, you can consider us friends.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. Each of us is carving a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained glass. in the construction of something much bigger than ourselves.
Mátyás vagyok. Én vagyok Magyarországnak királya. Ellenségim ostora, az igaz híveknek védelmezője. Üdvözöllek.
I like to say I practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of something. The man who has grit enough to bring about... A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce. Money, if it does not bring you happiness. It is not that life...
Yabu usher lemakumkom. Harachukim mesapatayom.
Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one. I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years. life is wasted that is spent in the saddle. The poets have been mysteriously silent on the subject of cheese. I don't underrate the value of military knowledge, but if men make... Can you imagine trying to talk 600 people into helping you drag a 50-ton stone 18 miles across the countryside and muscle it into an upright position, and then saying, "Right lads, another 20 like that, then we can party"? Don't reinvent the wheel.
با پیش کوروش بزرگ پارسی ایستاده ای. دانم که زود دوست شویم. پد کم استهنون رای.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun. Set your course by the stars, not by the lights of every passing. The ascent to the highest story is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden. One man's magic is another man's engineering.
اگر فریب شاید خواهیم
People who cannot find time for recreation are soon the four building blocks of the universe are fire, water. If I were again beginning my studies, I would follow the advice of Plato and start with mathematics. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. The Lord made us all out of iron. Then he turns up the heat to forge some of us into steel. I cannot imagine any condition which would cause a ship to founder. Modern shipbuilding has gone beyond that. Defense is superior to opulence. Those who in quarrels interpose must often wipe a bloody nose. Ivana, desirous of obtaining beauty, quickly entered into the water. The twin Aswins also, O King, sank into the sheet of water, and the next moment, they all came out, in surpassingly beautiful forms, and young.
So, what did everyone else get up to while I was failing miserably at being peaceful? Hey, Kat, how's it going? Hello, Margaret, as well. So, as I expected, War with America has begun. So, there we go. I know a few of you have just joined, so any questions at all for me, I will be answering. So, we've already done a bit of a Q&A earlier. Also, there is a goblin with me.
No people who just joined.
There we go. So, he seems to have calmed down a little bit now, probably because it's not far off his bedtime. So, how cold is it over there? I think it's been quite warm today. So, yeah, the bookcases are up for those of you that were aware that I was failing miserably at building stuff. I haven't sorted them yet. So you're not sorting. You no, but no. But there we go. But how is everyone? What did everyone get up to? Hello, Noah, as well. I saw that you joined. I don't know if I said hello to you before. But yeah. Can we keep him? Unfortunately, I do need to repair. I've already broke that. That's not very good. I do have to return him to his mother, unfortunately. I'd love you to stay here, but that's unfortunately not how it goes.
Oh, Mum, and say I decide to stay here.
We tried that one. She said no.
Can't say no.
How long did it take me to build the bookcase? So it was.
For 6 hours.
So my child is saying 6 hours. What time did they get here? Got here about 1. Started building them about 1:30, 2 o'clock. 5 hours. But I did have a couple of breaks in there for food. Yeah, it is a bit different. Yeah, about 5 hours because the middle one, which is this one, because there's another one as well which you can't see on camera. I wasn't paying attention while I was building it. Put it together, went to put the shelves in and realised that I'd put the 2 ends the wrong way around and the holes for the shelves were on the outside, not the inside. So, I finished building them 20 minutes before the stream. So, that was fun. Yeah, so I'll be actually sorting all my bookcases probably when I come off stream tonight. So that'll be fun. What's the audio like for that, Hermit? Out of curiosity, that book is a bizarre one to me because there's nothing in it particularly groundbreaking that can't realistically be included with anything else. So yeah, they need to they're not fixed to the wall yet, and they probably will never be fixed to the wall because I never do that. But I need to faff about with the how big are they? They are 1.80 meters, so a little bit shorter than I am. So 6 foot by. How many?
You're 2 foot tall.
I mean, it's about 8 foot wide altogether. The what I've bought, and then I've still got my other ones as well because I bought 3 because it was 20% off at Argos for furniture. So thanks to Dee Dee for putting me onto that one. I actually wanted black ones to go with my soul, but they sold out before payday. So
No,
that's
they
fun.
actually costed more money.
No, they didn't.
They costed £60 more.
They really didn't cost £68. Where are you getting your numbers from? You're not getting any numbers from me.
I look at your phone.
Well, my phone didn't have the numbers on it, so well done with that one. Oh, honestly. Well, I think you would just call a munchkin here. I mean, yeah, I will not be doing Vlogmas this year, because I like my sanity too much. So, yeah, I'll be honest, I'm meant to have a video up tomorrow. Not recorded it yet. I'm also meant to finish a book today. Not managed that either. I'm only about 100 pages in, although I will turn that down, please. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Was it a bad loss, an unlucky loss. I mean, a loss is a loss, but I don't know where you put the remote. Why have you moved it? No, I don't blame you. I actually checked before I went into the game, and my team actually won today, interestingly enough, which is very unusual for the small rubbish team that they are. But there's always the next game, so there we go. 3-point loss. Now, I don't know how American football works, so I would get... Zip it and watch your thing. Yeah, it does suck when your team loses, though. At least I didn't burn them. I nearly burnt a few things. So, Hermit, how is the audio on that book? Who's the narrator as well? Is it the author, or is it someone else as well? Inquiring minds would like to know. I have never played Animal Crossing. You. Shh. Honestly. I do like Stardew Valley, which is like my closest equivalent of it. But I get shouted at Noah for my romance options. So, there we go. I don't blame you, bud. Yeah, hopefully that game will go better in a bit when you get to it. Just Alexa light. Have a bit more not. Oh, Jesus. Alexa light. No. Stop it. Oh, honestly. What's everyone up to this weekend though? There's another day to go. What are everyone's plans for Sunday or the rest of tonight? Tell me, I need to live viscerally through other people for the next month, realistically. So, and also, what are people reading as well? I know Hermit's reading This Book Is Gay, which is one that I read earlier this year. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere near me. Could be anywhere at this point. The entire house is upside down because of these bookcases. You're reading Slaughterhouse 5. How are you finding it? I know I struggled with it, but I do wonder if that's more because it's a classic, and I struggle with classics. So not now. Right to someone called Christopher Solomon. I recognise that name. Pretty good. I do like Juno Dawson's. I've not read any of the none of the fiction yet. That was my first Juno Dawson book, largely because it's so banned. For reasons I don't understand. Favorite novel, Against the Day by Thomas Pynchon. I don't know that one. Oh, nice. Friends and a bookshop. That's good. You found my chain. That sounds like the best sort of day. So I hope you have great fun while you're there, and you hopefully find some bargains. It looks very good, Caleb. Yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow and most of Monday, because when I go back to work, I'm actually working an overnight for my first shift back. Oh, 70 pages left. How are you getting on with Iron Flame? You liking it? I've not read any of his other stuff. I don't know what it was. I don't want them on. Okay, you put them on. You won't hear anything. It's not plugged in. No, you won't. You don't need to. I also don't think they work with that. Okay, you test the headphones then. Honestly. Yeah, I think because there was the constant reusing of the phrase, and I understand what it was for, but that I don't know why it just narked me. Don't know what it was. Yes, for those of you that okay. You don't need to shout when you've got headphones on. I can hear you just the same when you talk normally. Bless him. That's just thrown me. Is that no, Kalen? You don't need to do that. Close it. You're not doing the voice chat. Of those three, which ones would you recommend that I which of them would you recommend? Yeah, Cat's ridiculous. But I know she's been reading Iron Flame recently, and I'm really, really curious to what she's how she's finding it, because I've seen some reactions on Goodreads, so that's always fun. What a perfume on the raffle. Oh, cool. How was the show? Was it good? Did you have a great time at the show? How many people mentioned your accidental temporary tattoo on you from the stream the other day? Yeah, some set me off, to be fair. I do need to reread the Silmarillion. So I've read. Yes, Kale. Yes, it's nearly bedtime. You've got half an hour. So you turn off. Yeah. Okay. I like the Silmarillion. It's one of the few classics that I've read that I actually really enjoyed, but it's so world building heavy that it just works for me. I do need to get that back book off my friend who has borrowed it. So I like pictures in a book. I got really upset, so I did and I've got to say this because it'll wind Jenny up. Sorry, Jenny Bob up. So when I was on the stream with Elaine the other day, and we went for a longer stream than Jenny's. We were talking about The Alchemist, which is a book that we all know that I despise. But I hate it even more now, my copy, because Elaine mentioned that her version has a map in it and mine doesn't. And then hers has some illustrations in it and mine doesn't. And it's like, not only have I got a book that I don't like, but it's an inferior version of a book that I don't like. I got very upset. But there is a lot of after. There's a certain peer pressure with fragrance, so which is deliberately built by the companies as well. Just on a side point, but right, I've missed something somewhere. What have I missed? Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Vengeance were. I mean, at least you finished the questions. We'd have gone longer, except for the fact that Elaine was very insistent that I get a good night's sleep before my interview. So I was like, I'll be up anyway. It's fine. But yeah, for people who are looking for any readathons, Luna is doing a readathon for December. There's also the Cthulhu at Christmas readathon, which I'm part of, being done by Alan and Greg as well. Which are I cannot speak today. Which are well worth checking out. There we go. That's how the English language works. I still haven't figured out what that Dean Koontz book is that I've read, and it's annoying me. I've gone through looking at covers and I can't find it, which means the cover's changed as well, and it's really annoying to me. I mean, be healthy and clean, that's all you need. Ignore what being different is a good thing, and not fitting in with a crowd is a good. So, and you read a lot more, as in the name, you read big books and classics. So they are. I find them a harder read anyway. So, there's so many readathons. I can't commit to readathons. I just can't. They'll break me right now. I've had a really up and down reading month because of work, so no primping required. Love it. I love it. What's that? What else is going on? There's all sorts going on this month. There's so much for December. So, Resetathon there. I knew I was forgetting one. Resetathon, I've downloaded the stuff from your Discord for that, actually. So, also, quick shout out. Anyone who wants to do buddy read of Wheel of Time, we're starting that in January as well. Starting with book 1, we've decided now. So if anyone wants to join that, let me know. We do have a Voxer group. In fact, that reminds me, I need to add Dee Dee to it before I forget. The aim is to do 1 book a month until it's finished. So here comes 2026. So that's going to be fun. But I need to read some Dean Koontz. I think I enjoyed the one that I read. It was a long time ago. Me without visible eyebrows is terrifying. It's my usual primping. I mean, I don't know why, but my brain has it in my head all of a sudden that you probably burnt them off trying to set fire or blow something up. It certainly sounds like you, if that was the case. I'm sure it isn't, and it's just me just reading it too far. But don't do that. Read it before you unshop it. Oh, is it February you've got, Cat? Oh, I'm looking forward to that. 6 months on Eye of the World. Well, you know what? If you don't get any further, Eye of the World is but 1 in it. I can never remember because mine split over 2 copies, not 1. So mine's actually split into the 2 Withers. My God, Rivers and To the Blight. Yeah, Eye of the World is but 1. So if you want to join in with us, more than welcome. Plenty to do, but also most readathons happen again, so I'm trying not to have FOMO for once. I'll get to do. Yeah, I've just abandoned trying to do readathons because I've realised when I do the horror month with Noah, I burn out very quickly. So, and any time I try and fit my reading in, it just does not work, like at all. Yeah, so my Wheel of Time might not show properly because the child has set the lights to blue. I do like, I mean, I've got, so this is ridiculous, but I have 2 versions of the audio. I've got Rosamund Pike's version, and I can't remember the male narrator who was one beforehand. I've got the ebook, and then I have 2 physicals for book 1. So, which, if Noah's here, can I trigger Noah? That way around? Let's trigger Noah by the state of that spine, because this is about 22 years old now, I think. It's that bad, the actual front cover, because the cover's actually indented on the inside. It's actually started to indent on this page over time. So, yeah, there we go. February is a great time for horror instead of Valentine's mush. It is. It is. I will probably read some horror in February as well, because I will still be on my read what you own times, because I'm being very good and have not bought anything that I class as a book. So, keyword there is that I class as a book. I mean, tea, cats. Someone said to me there's not many books with cats the other day, and it's like, well, there's, and I just went boom through a huge list. It is well loved. I'm excited to finally reread it and stick to it, because I've reread book 1 so many times. But there's so many books to read in the series, and there's so many other books that are on my shelves. So, there we go. But I think I'm probably going to leave it there, only because you don't have a dark heart. Come on now. While it's in my head, I'm just going to do another shout out as well for the fundraiser. It's in the pinned comment at the top that Hermit started the other day. Started on live stream the other day. You can still donate. It's for the Mind charity here in the UK. Hermit does have to have the YouTube logo shaved into their head. That's fun. You have your 2015 TBR ready? Are you 10 years behind? Is that a typo, or is it literally you're 10 years behind? Because either option is possible. But yeah, if anyone wants to donate, the donation link is at the top. It's absolutely amazing. It's for Mind UK, which is a mental health charity. We talk about mental health quite often. I talk about it on the channel as well. It tries to plug the gap between what the government provides and what we actually need. So, they operate in England and Wales. Sorry, Scotland. Scotland has their own because Scotland's NHS system is better than ours. So there we go. I have mine. Yeah, okay. I did wonder. No one mentioned, but you didn't talk to anyone. I mean, I don't blame you. But I still think you should have done a matching one on the other side. When I came into the chat and you were just trying to get it off, it's like, oh no, everything is, but education is better there. The weather's not better. I wouldn't say the weather's better. Thinking I live in Manchester, the weather's not exactly good here, is it? I'll be honest. I might accidentally end up hitting nearly every prompt on your readathon, so I do need to follow that link you gave me. Actually, I'll do that in a bit. I mean, it's not a travesty; it's a talking point. There we go. But I think I'm going to leave it there, as much as anything else, because it's nearly bedtime for somebody who is now away with the fairies. You're going to come in. Oi! Here. There we go. So if we can get another £45, it'll be multiple shavings into the hair.
If you hit £200, Dad will go bald. His beard will go bald.
No.
Yeah.
The beard is going to go anyway, so that's not really much of a thing, is it?
You go bald. You have to be a pickle.
You be quiet.
If you hit £200.
Well, we've already hit that, so that doesn't work. You're not being very helpful with this fundraising thing.
If you get another £200, Dad has to make his avatar a pickle.
Oh, I didn't do the avatar. Oh, well, never mind. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's more than anything else to raise a bit of awareness as well for mental health. So, something that still has a bit of a stigma attached for talking about it, and it really, really shouldn't. So, I think a lot of people are going into Christmas very broke this year as well, which is a little bit stressful for a lot of people. But yeah, I have a small human to start getting ready for bed in very shortly.
No.
Yes.
I will stay away.
You will not. You have to play guitar. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Good. I hope the game goes well as well, Alan. I hope they win. So, but yeah, I'm going to call it tonight as well, so I can settle little human down. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the questions that were thrown at me as well. Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I hope they win. I really do. You need at least one of them to win over the weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna get child ready for bed. I'm gonna try and sort these shelves behind me out now as well. Thank you so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I don't believe I managed to get to 2 years with the channel. There is stuff coming up. I will do a video about it at some point. I have other stuff that I'm going to make as well. And yeah, that's exactly right, Hermit. Let's get rid of that stigma, and so we can all talk. Because, you know what? The more people talk about the stuff, the less people feel isolated. Because they know other people are going through something similar or have their own challenges as well. Because we kind of live in this bizarre world where we have to live in our own bubble, and we don't want to bother other people. And That's exactly not what it should be. We should be open and talk about it and drive the awareness. But yeah, I need luck from my shelves. I've not figured out the heights properly yet, so because I've realised this shelf is set. We can't see it up there. Wait, what are you doing? You're putting it on top of your dragon. Okay, it's not going to be staying there. Oh, this is what I have to deal with. But thank you for joining me. I love you all.
Bye, everybody.
You're all amazing. And I will hopefully catch some of you at some point over the next week. Catch you all soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.